Hi guys, welcome to the weekly call and the special interview segment tonight. Tonight we are interviewing the beautiful Florence Ann Romano, who seems to be the face of the kind of childcare in the new millennium. Hello Florence, how are you?
What an introduction. I feel like a movie star. It's so good to see you.
Yeah, nice seeing you. So thank you so much for coming back. And let's do it all over again.
Let's do it. It's about the first time.
Awesome. Okay, so Florence, how did you become so passionate about childcare in this time in the 20th century?
Childcare has always been important to me, but the statistic today is that over 64% of families in America have a nanny or a caretaker. And that's a staggering statistic. And so when you're looking at the childcare crisis, as they're calling it, and this was even before the coronavirus came into play, they were talking about a childcare crisis and that how expensive it is, to send your children to daycare, to have a nanny in your home.
I know it?
Right. The childcare crisis has a new definition because now kids are not in school and they're home and taking care of the kids when you kind of can't have any outsiders coming around them because of social distancing.
Yes. Yeah, right now, I really feel kind of bad. Actually, tonight, I kind of was getting on the kids at my house, and I kind of felt bad because I'm like, you guys are eating all the snacks, and, they're just eating me out of house at home right now. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous.
I know. I said to a friend recently, I go, it's like a really good kind of like national psych experiment. Like lock everybody in their homes and see what happens. Leave them with their kids. And,
oh my gosh, right? It's insane. It's insane. But, we got to find balance, just got to find that balance. And once you find that, good to go.
It's all temporary right now. Everyone has to remind themselves that this is temporary. And it also redirects your attention to the fact that you really do need a village in order to do everything. You need that support system. And when when that's taken away, all of a sudden you're like, whoa. I didn't realize how much I counted on that.
Yeah, I think we should up these teachers the pay. Okay.
Did you
deserve a little more?
Shonda Rhimes said that teachers deserve to make $1 billion a week.
Easy. So let's see. Can you tell us about your Wendy City Nanny YouTube series? I watched actually a couple episodes and I just thought it was phenomenal. So
thank you. The idea came to me in that, that statistic being what it is, 64% of families in America today have childcare. And I thought, well, what's really going on in those families? And how can we really see, like kind of under the microscope, how people are living the three prongs, I think, that are most important about building a village, letting in, and asking for help. So I wanted to go to real families that had all different kind of childcare situations and see what was really going on. Whether the subject matter was about a mom trying to teach her child about her chronic illness, MS, or a father who was a widower, had 2 young children, or a mom who had lost her identity to motherhood. We explored all that together.
Yeah, those are real issues that need to be tackled. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Right.
So after watching some of the episodes of your nanny series, I'm kind of curious to know, do you kind of consider yourself to be a life coach as well? I mean, I feel like you hit the nail on the head, with some of the advice that you were given. So
kind. I think, life coach, I might want to add that to my resume, but I feel like, a lot of what you do in, caring for children and helping parents figure out, kind of how to structure their home or work out problems or, just kind of to be a shoulder for somebody. That's coaching, but I like to think of it more as friendship. Isn't that what friendship is? It's about being there for each other in an emotional way. And, it's really profound. It's really moving for me to be let in such a vulnerable way to people's lives.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need that outside perspective. So,
sometimes it's easier to open up to someone who is a stranger.
Yeah.
And you see that happen oftentimes with people in different pockets of life where you wonder why you kind of just said everything you said to someone you just met, but there's something about that that's safe.
Yeah.
Ironically.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like people, when they know you, they have these preconceived notions sometimes and may become a little judgmental about your situation. So yeah, I think that definitely plays a role into it. Let's see, another question for you. Do you find that kids are better behaved with their parents or with their nannies?
I think the majority are going to say they're better behaved with the nannies probably, but it's a different type of behavior because they want to see what they can get away with. So it's not necessarily better behaved with the nanny. It's just differently behaved. Their personality kind of changes depending on what they think, what boundaries they can push, and, like I said, what they can get away with.
Yes, for sure. They play the game, don't they?
Everybody in life is like that, right? Even with our friends, like who can play against each other and like, oh yeah, I don't really want to know the real truth, so I'll ask this friend because she'll tell me what.
Oh yeah, and they'll go to the person that they know will give them what they want.
Exactly.
Okay, so what do you find to be the biggest issues that confront parents while raising their kids in this digital age with all this social media, video gaming? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'll never be one to condemn technology because it's important, and look at how important technology is right now with the COVID-19 virus running rampant. Kids are home, they're e-learning. We rely a lot on technology. These parents are working from home now, everyone's working remotely. So I'll never condemn it, but I do believe that there needs to be a disconnect from technology at some point during your day. And I even find myself, at the end of the day, feeling so crazed and so exhausted, and you just kind of can't put down that phone, and you think what? This is the problem. I'm too connected to this, and I can't rest my mind, can't rest my body.
Right.
We as adults feel that way. Children also can feel exhausted from being plugged in like that. So we have to encourage them to rest and re-engage and imagine and do things that are outside of technology too. But we need to take our own advice.
Oh, we do. They need to see that example. Because I'm guilty too, I mean, even like at dinner, I have to consciously tell myself, put your phone away. This is family time.
Right.
So, yeah.
It's quality over quantity. If you can have that family time, even if it's for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or whatever it is, you're carving that out specifically for it. And those are healthy habits.
Yeah, for sure. So let's see. How hard is the transition for the child or the parents when the nanny decides to leave?
Oh gosh, I always say that the line from Mary Poppins is kind of encapsulates it. You stay until the wind changes, and the wind changes for lots of different reasons, but that can be a traumatic transition, sometimes more so traumatic than just when the nanny came in and they were pulling away from their parents. So it can be very difficult, but I think it's almost like talking to a child of divorce. The child has to know, the children have to know it's not anything they did wrong. It's not their fault. I think being transparent with children about why the change is happening, whether it's, the family's moving, the nanny's moving on, whatever it is, they need to know that. But they also need to be reassured that the nanny is still connected to them in some way, and that the memory that they'll take with them and the love is still there. So it can be handled in a gentle way, in a thoughtful way.
Yes. And I loved in one of your videos how you had them work on some activities together. I don't know. I think they may be they did a drawing activity or a journal, writing each other notes, just letting each other know how they feel and being able to keep those memories, So that was awesome.
And something to take with them for, just for the future, because that posterity means something, when it's someone that's a part of your heart for however long they are a part of your heart or a part of your life, it's important to honor that.
Yeah, for sure. So one last question for you. Actually, I don't even have another question. Well, will you let everyone know, where they can find you, your information, where you can be contacted?
Sure. You can go to wendycitynanny.com. That's my website. And you can also find me on social, Wendy City Nanny. And my book, Nanny and Me, is available on my website or any major, bookseller, Barnes & Noble, Amazon. I hear it's a very good baby shower gift. Look me up, get in touch with me. I'd love to hear from everyone about whatever is going on in your families, in your lives, what you're struggling with, what your joys are. I'm here for you. I'm a friend in your village. That's what I hope you can at least hear.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Florence, for spending some time with us, giving us a little more insight. Hopefully, the takeaway will be, awesome for our viewers. So thank you so much.
Pleasure's all mine. So good.
Yeah. You have a great night.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.